Well, it's the third and final week of early voting, and Georgians are taking full advantage of it. 41 NBC's Ariel Schiller checked in with several Middle Georgia counties to see how things are going and if they are seeing increases in voter turnout.
According to the Georgia Secretary of State's office, primary early voting has seen a 217% increase from the same time period in 2018. Middle Georgia is seeing an increase too, with some counties either almost meeting or completely exceeding the numbers that they saw in 2018.
In 2018, what we need to compare this to the midterms, we had 4,600 people vote total in early voting, and so far we've had 4,500.
Mike-Kaplan is the board chair for the Macon-Bibb-County Board-of-Elections. He says if they have an average day each day until early voting ends, they'll most likely exceed 2018's numbers by about 1,000 votes. He says there are a number of factors to the increase.
We have more registered voters now than we had 2018 I'm going to guess, anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 more registered voters. And now we had 2 Saturdays, which was mandatory by the new law as opposed to 1 last time. And we have 1 Sunday as we had last time.
Houston County is also seeing an increase in voters. According to elections assistant Andy-Holland, 1,000 people voted early in 2018. 4 years later, nearly 8,000 people have already visited the polls.
There's just more interest in elections going on right now. I think there's especially since 2020, where we had the heavy turnout, some of that's carrying over where people are maintaining their interest into the governor's year.
Holland says even with the increase, precincts aren't that busy and people are able to vote quickly. He says be sure to verify you're registered to vote before heading to the precinct and take time to look at a sample ballot.
It's on the state's website, it's on our website. We have copies available at all of our early voting locations as well. It is a long ballot, so read through it and kind of familiarize yourself with it before you come to the precinct, and it'll just make your experience a little quicker.
If you want to vote early, you do have until Friday afternoon to do so. Election Day is May 24th. Reporting in Macon, Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
Now, some districts have changed due to the census and redistricting, so be sure to double check your voter information before you go to vote. You can do that on the Georgia Secretary of State's My Voter page. We'll have a link to that in this story on 41NBC.com.